What's up, everybody? I'm Crimson Thunder here. Welcome to part 8 of Roguetech, the Stormbringing Destroyers. The last time we ended up going about, we have destroyed quite a lot of enemy mechs in 4 missions in the last one. Unfortunately, 4 seems to be a little bit excessive to hit with some of the computer memory and such. It's because I don't know exactly why he hits the RAM so hard, but we'll try to actually do 3 this time. But because we have a limited amount of options for this next contract, and I definitely don't want to be doing something like this real soon. Because we'll absolutely be facing 2 enemy lances if we do this, and we don't want to get caught. We don't want to get caught in the fire. And I just don't like the salvage opportunities too much, because we're not guaranteed to be facing off enemy mechs at all. So let's actually go to the star map. And it'll take 14 days to meet up with another company called Meteor Knights.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Engines prime. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
So we took some of the clan's territory.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Alright. Alright, we're off the jump ship.
If anyone wants
Looks like
coffee,
we've arrived,
there's a fresh
Commander.
shop going on the forward galley. Pour me a cup. I'll be right there.
Not sure why some of this stuff is blacked out. Heat generation's not going to be a problem to me.
Orders. I'm receiving you.
And the minimum range isn't going to help too much.
Ready for orders. How can I help?
I want to save my XP for this next gunnery bonus.
Commander.
And she doesn't have anything I could really work with. However, this is something we might want to do. Priority missions in the original game would advance the story plot. But here, if we end up taking this mission, be aware that This is going to be one of those missions where it's going to be very hard on our heat sinks. But we can get we can get paid really well and with decent salvage for this. So I'm going to actually do this. Yeah, I'll actually do 210 and I'll get paid quite a bit.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Darius knocks on the doors of your quarters. Commander, we have a problem. You gesture for him to enter. Paladin has been stealing med supplies and selling them while on shore leave. Morale has been low lately, but theft of company resources is a fireable offense. For the money we're paying, him, that's absolutely unacceptable. We'll get a medical pen. We'll get like a medical thing. Now, if we're in a black market system, I make him do that. Unfortunately, I don't have any other skilled pilots I could replace him with right now. We'll probably go with Behemoth. And if we do this, he will no longer be with us. But I cannot accept this. I'm gonna do a Trump thing. Paladin, you're fired. That evening, Paladin has your offer to his expression that a cloud of worry passed over his face. Darius drags out a footlocker with the mech's call sign clearly printed on the sides and empties its contents. Pilfer medical supplies cascade to the floor. You say, soldier, you're lucky that we didn't vent you from the airlock. Until we can dump you on the nearest planet, though, you are confined to the cars, and don't expect a severance package or glowing letters of referral. And he's fired. This will actually help us with our...
I've got the financial report.
This will definitely help with our costs a little bit.
Docking sequence commencing.
If it was me, I might have actually vented him out the airlock.
Undocked from jump ship. We're clear. We've entered orbit, Commander.
What's up, boss?
And that means we're not gonna have the world's best, whatever. Now, if you had anyone in here that has the honestry on it, it prevents stuff like that from happening.
You picking anything up out there?
Negative XO. Sensors clear.
Receiving you.
We get Raven.
I'm receiving you.
Yes, Commander.
Looks like GV.
Standing by.
This was not. That's not worth the.
Ready for
That
orders.
If you're not the commander or a member of the engineering team, stay out until Yang gives the all clear.
Kraken. That just costs too much for the for that though. We do have a. It does have assassin, which has a better called shot.
Standing by.
Definitely got good some fairly decent guts. And if we hired her, since she's a tech, our mech repair times are better.
Yes, Commander.
She's an officer, but that's way too expensive for the skills that
Ready
they
for
have.
orders.
Yeah, Commander.
Criminal, don't want one of those
Standing
right now.
Yes, Commander.
But this would be great. This would be awesome to have if we have. But unfortunately, this would decrease our morale.
This is an all-ship
I'm
attack.
here.
Well,
It's time for
we'll,
another team-building
we'll
arena.
just have to make
Tonight's
do with what we
selection
have.
will take hit in the combine. STG's The Attack of the Polymer-Coated Man. Attendance is mandatory, so we'll see you there.
Launch contract. Alright, team, if you're in.
Men warriors, prepare for combat.
Given the most inappropriate time to something to surmount, that's when it will occur. Yeah, I agree with that one. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Looks like these guys are pretty much amateurs. I don't know why, but there's no mech warriors in the next town north of me. I'm sorry, with the joke aside, I actually live. There's a town that's just north of me here in Norton, Massachusetts that's actually called Mansfield.
Command interface initiated.
We've got them, Commander, right out in the open. These guys are amateurs. Get eyes on them, take them out. Good hunting.
Orders?
I don't know how much an amateurs that these guys really are though.
Talk to me.
Now, on this particular planet,
I'm leaving.
you gotta notice that a partial vacuum will only sink 75% of our normal heat.
What can I do for you?
So you have to be very careful.
Affirmative. Yes, Commander.
And there should be no enemy reinforcements.
On my way. Double time.
Since they...
Receiving you. On my way. Double time.
Yeah, and we actually have 2 vehicles too. We have 2 mediums and 1 heavy.
I've got something.
And they...
I've got your back.
So it...
Taking to the air.
The whirlwind is basically the same thing as our cover.
Waiting for orders. Moving fast. Receiving you.
So we have to be very careful about using some...
Acknowledge.
It's about using some of these lasers that we have. Alright, let's make them move first.
Talk to me.
Gotta go into the radiation a little bit. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be too much of a
Say
problem.
goodbye.
Come on. Come on there, you can shoot better than that. Okay, luckily.
Waiting for orders. Got it. Standing by. Heading out.
Alright, let's go shoot some more of these tanks. And here's a catapult. With a couple of LRM-20s.
Damage is light.
Commander?
Now, if we can flank it, which we'll definitely be able to here, we'll be able to do some serious damage.
Let's see how you like this. Critical hit, Commander. Yes, Commander.
And, just because we can, we'll go ahead and attack
Got the
again.
angle, taking the shot.
Now that was easy.
Hostile eliminated.
And this enemy should not be able to engage us.
Barely a scratch.
Let's try this again.
This on yourself.
Whoa, that kind of exploded.
You were brave, I'll give you that much.
Let's move right back into cover.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Just be very careful about about doing about using some of your jump jets here. Now it's just an AC-2.
Commander.
Alright, we'll fire all medium lasers and one LRM-10. Ow.
Waiting for orders.
We'll take one turn
On the
to
move.
cool
Full
off.
speed. How can I help? On my way. Roger.
That's one less enemy tank.
Never stood a chance.
Good to go.
Of course, we're in a radiation field. But if all else, let's just tag the thing.
Time to die. Ready for orders. On my way.
We'll overheat if we fire everything. Reserve. That was just a heavy rifle, but a bunch of rockets.
Nice try. What can I do for you?
And we shall shoot everything. Ow.
I've got your back. Sprinting.
Shooting.
Firing.
And of course that did nothing.
Damn it all.
Oh, I actually realized that. That's a bullet ant.
What's up, boss? Double time. Let's go.
Take one more turn just to
Good to go.
cool off.
Moving out.
And we will shoot missiles.
I'll break them in two. Good to go. Heading out.
Let's shoot some. Oh, that
Scored a critical hit.
definitely did some. Since the heavy rifle was damaged, it gets a plus. It gets a
Talk to me.
pretty large penalty to
I hear ya.
their hit chances.
Moving out.
And let's stop on this thing.
You like that?
It's a milk run, just as we expected.
Mission successful.
We received pretty much very little damage in that whole exchange. So we get 60,000 here. And our reputation's been increased by 4. And we received very little damage. I'll grab a catapult piece and a fusion core. Everything else is isn't really that worth it, because those AC2s, they're more rare, but they're not exact. I have other weapons that are on my mix right now that are much better, especially that Gauss rifle. Nature always sides with the hidden flaw. Some more warring activities. This will only take 5 days to repair.
Job's done, Commander.
Go contracts again. Another logistical thing. We're in the Badlands. I think we should just take the bait here. I don't like that I really don't like that priority mission right there. Good mental note. Not all good news is enemy action. Or I should say more, not all bad news is enemy action. Do you have backup means I can't fix this? If it only works in the exact same way that the manufacturer intended, it's defective. Commander, the Federated Suns is tracking an extremely heavy mech with the local government Helltree. The provocation is almost certainly bait for a trap. We'd like you to spring this trap. Engage the heavy mech, intercept the forces the planetary government sent to defend it, and destroy all of them. The only question is it going to be like last time when we actually faced 2 lances?
Command interface initiated.
Alright, we gotta
Here we go.
let's go move up. This kind of map.
I copy. We've got an unknown on sensors.
It's another one of these.
How can I help? I'm employing my jet.
What can I do for you? Affirmative.
And one thing I could tell you, we're definitely going to have reinforcements that will gonna be coming from the east over here. So we need to get onto higher ground
Roger,
now.
full speed.
There's actually a vehicle in here too. And there's a vehicle there too. And they're all lights.
I've got your back.
Waiting for orders. hear ya. Got it. Max speed, no shooting. Orders.
Gotta sprint up the road.
Going full throttle.
How can I help? Ready to run. Standing by.
A fire truck. This has two heavy machine guns, 2 flamers, and a couple of fluid guns.
Good to go. Position confirmed.
So let's actually fire some pulses
Target
at the
locked on
thing.
enemy 6. Orders. Got the angle, taking the shot.
And it's exposed.
Moving out.
Here comes a wasp with an SRM-2 and a medium laser.
That was sloppy, lad.
That's a terrible panther.
Light damage, Commander.
Alright, looks like we're on fire.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Here's a fire truck.
Good to go. Standing by.
Actually, I should have behemoths step on this.
I copy.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Okay, so that should cool up. That should cool us off.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Uh-oh. That was bad. Oh, that was bad.
Not much armor left in that location.
I've got your back.
Yeah, since we're in minimum range, that's not gonna help too much.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I'm going to first punch this wasp. Ow!
They've blown past my armor.
Talk to me.
I need to get eyes on this now and
Taking to the air.
start shooting back at them. That's a
Target
cicada.
confirmed. Beginner's luck. Commander? Location confirmed.
Let's go ahead and
Target acquired.
Oh, there goes the laser.
Reporting critical hit.
So now I could do 16 damage at most. Ow!
Critical hit.
At least we're being approached from the front this time. And we got this fire truck to deal with. I'm too hot.
I'm too damned hot.
Waiting for orders.
Let's get out of the line of sight here. So now they should be focusing on me a little bit.
You need more practice. How can I help? Roger. Full throttle. God, this heat.
Alright, luckily those missed.
Good to go.
And let's go ahead and punch this thing.
Uh-huh. Going toe to toe.
Yes, Commander. Putting one in the back. On it.
Alright, we'll have the height advantage here. But somehow I get hit.
Light damage, Commander.
Good to go.
But luckily it doesn't seem to be that serious.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, she's badly hurt. Okay, let's hit this one in the back.
Rear armor. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Get some definitely got some laser shrapnel. I'm too damn hot.
Too hot. Need to cool down. Talk to me.
Which means I need to melee this thing.
I'm moving. To hell with the weapons. I'm too damned hot. You'll have to do better than that, whelp.
Yeah,
My armor's in bad shape.
yeah, you do.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, come on, can you do better than? Come on, man.
You betcha.
And knockdown. Let's kill this thing.
Engaging with target.
I thought you liked me? Not even close. That definitely did not help too much.
You've got my attention. Taking to the air.
Okay. Now that we have a height advantage, it'll have some penalties as far as
I hear ya.
hitting is concerned.
Receiving you.
There goes the wasp. Now they've lost sight of us.
Target.
Unless it's that fire truck.
Waiting for orders.
That's fire.
What's up, boss? I copy. Affirmative.
There goes the enemy land, so no more
Vehicle
so no
destroyed.
more heat weapons from him.
Talk to me.
We need to retreat here.
Aye, I'm moving in.
Alright, now you're cooled off. Now they have to come forward.
What can I do for you?
Cool you off.
Yes, Commander. Going full throttle.
Cooling you off.
Ready for orders. Roger that.
Alright, there are 2 enemy medium mechs in this one, including that cicada.
Orders. Confirmed.
Ready for orders. I hear ya.
Okay, +8 resolve.
Waiting for orders. Full speed, no target.
Ah, another one of those trebuchets.
Roger.
Let's see, they have a Fusion Core 250.
Talk to me.
Now we can just fire down on them.
Engaging target.
What can I do for ya?
If we just move and shoot, then we should be able to hit them much easier.
Yeah.
Very stressed.
Standing by.
Alright, he's panicked.
Commander?
Let's do an offensive push. This won't take up as much resolve, but it will do a called shot, and it will knock him, this guy's initiative phase back by 1.
On it.
Oh well.
Tango down. You've got my attention. Aye, best to let her cool down.
Waiting for orders. Don't need to tell me twice.
Shoot.
Commander. Roger that.
Ooh, that hit the head.
Break 'em in two. Good to go.
We got a commando.
Acknowledge.
Ouch.
Target's taken a critical hit. Orders.
And we could just pick this thing off. That definitely hurt.
Roger that.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it.
Upper arms destroyed.
Want some more, huh? Orders.
This guy wants some more.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Receiving you. Firing.
Okay, engines destroyed.
We can salvage that. Got it.
And the other one's just a cattle master. Light rifles all both missed.
Talk to me.
And let's just fire on
Firing.
it. It lost the only weapon it had,
Punched right through his armor.
which is
Good to go.
hilarious. The light rifle's been critically hit.
More where that came. Good to go.
I got more. I've got enough missiles for everybody.
Got it.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, reserve. Okay. Kill this thing.
You've got my attention. Roger that. Take that as a lesson.
Waiting for orders. Vessel delivery.
Alright.
Yes, Commander.
It's really one of those assault matches. Ooh, two hits to the fusion core.
Critical hit.
That's, for the enemy, that's never a good thing.
What's up, boss?
Let's punch this thing.
Putting my weight into it.
And he's down.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
And I actually destroyed the engine. Goodbye.
On target.
What can I do for you? Uh-huh.
Fire on this. Destroying the torso definitely did a number.
You'll take it and like it. Receiving you.
Yeah, he'll like it. Even this too.
Solid connection.
And ejected. All targets down. Though we did take quite a bit of a beating in that one. Okay, 102,000. I've been injured. Some of our stuff took quite a beating there. We'll take a trebuchet piece. Didn't want to blow up absolutely everything. I have one, and these fusion cores are terrible. Take up a commando. And I will pick up one of these fusion cores. Definitely not the world. Definitely not. Some of it that didn't look like it was that worth it. Riding the red line is dangerous but fun. That's referring to the overheat mechanisms. I mean, I would only go over the red line if I absolutely needed to kill an enemy mech. That was like absolutely dangerous. So I don't know what they were talking about when it came with that heavy mech. This is like the second time. This is actually the second time that we actually ended up having that. Okay. It's gonna take 16 days to repair this whole lance. So what are we waiting for? While in Mansfield, you got a message from the commander from another mercenary company. After some formalities, a message straight to it. My boys tell me you have Behemoth on your crew. As one commander to another, I need to tell you that Behemoth is not a good hire. To be blunt, she's a thief and a backstabber, and only common decency had me leave her on station instead of booting through the airlock when I finally fired her ass. Be careful with your crew, and keep in mind that a mech warrior with a bad reputation can bring down the reputation of your whole output. Now, this is one of those things that I won't fire her because she hasn't done anything, but we can either delete the message and there's no lasting consequences with this, or we can talk to Behemoth about it, and there's a chance that something will come up that she'll either be get a negative or a positive tag. But I'll talk to her about it. Behemoth sits at the edge of her seat looking serious. I've never hidden my history, boss. I don't blame you for being worried, but I like you here and I don't want to screw it up. Behemoth gains the following trait: honest. So now with this, criminals will no longer be able to steal from us. And it also increases our company morale.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Okay. I need to fail up for 5 more days. Now engineering.
Fall in at your pay station. Fall in at your pay station.
Sure thing.
Let's
It'll
get
take
the.
a bit, but we'll get it done.
Let's actually get some of the structure repairs going on. This will give us more options. Okay. Martian. Weakest link. A member of the Davion Chain of Command in Mansfield has been troubling us. We need this ISM operative eliminated. A local government intelligence operatives have located the target's position planet side.
Steering is buttery smooth.
We'll just take the full salvage here.
Men warriors, prepare for combat.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna fire her over Paladin, because the Paladin actually did actually steal medical supplies, and she did not. We'll do one more mission and then we will cut it here. The target seems to be just a low-level officer in the overall Davion scheme of things. Just a link in the chain. We just need to dive in, take out the target, and get out. If you can't see them, sometimes they can see you. Yeah, that was one of those things where referring to line of sight. If you actually have better tactics too, it'll actually increase your mech's line of sight to be able to see them. sometimes the best way to take out like fixed targets is to be able to spot them from a long way away without triggering that red eyeball. But they can still see you on sensors though, possibly, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna be able to see you on it. But anyway, for fire support, you got one spotter, and as long as that one can see the target, you can fire indirect weapons at it.
Interface initiated.
These are the coordinates for the local government intelligence provided, Commander. The Davion target was believed to be here. It's up to you if you want to clean up other units. There's a bonus in it if we do.
Pittsburgh isn't so bad, right?
Commander? I copy. Time to earn our money.
Okay, we got at least 3 other mechs. And they're all lights.
I've got your back. Engaging jump jets.
Don't wanna... Okay, a javelin. Yeah, we got a little bit of shopping this already, so so this will be the last video for the... Seems that the RAM has already been hit hard again.
Standing by.
There's just absolutely no reason.
Acknowledged.
Nah, I'm not gonna waste my missiles on that.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
Let's get up this hill. And that missed.
I may need some more time in the simulator.
So we got a vehicle with a large laser. And that looked like an AC-5 possibly. Or an AC-2.
Orders? Firing jump jet.
And we got another wasp. And we'll overheat if we fire off all 4 of these.
Locked on. Rear armor.
Get the fusion core.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Ow.
How can I help?
I probably want to just take out the these ones that we can easily hit more.
Copy that.
And at least that takes out the leg,
Armor.
which is for light mechs. It's awesome to do.
I'm leaving.
I think it
Receiving you.
could do a small amount of heat.
Coordinates received.
I gotta repair. The LRM. It's still damaged in that previous battle.
What can I do for ya? I leap! I soar! Here we go! Want some more, huh?
Okay, so he's a little unsettled.
Receiving you. On my way.
We'll fire one of these at
Roger.
him. And there goes the wasp.
We can salvage that.
It's another light. Apparently it's a light
I've got your
Mac.
back.
Can't really expect too much
Affirmative.
from a one skull mission. Ooh, we definitely hit the yeah, I thought it was gonna be a goblin.
Good to go!
Ah, we'll be in its minimum range if we do that.
Double time. Let's go. Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's poke at this goblin a little bit. Okay.
Ready for orders. Targeting for an alpha strike.
That definitely hurt him quite a bit.
I copy. Barely a scratch.
Come on, you could do better than that.
Talk to me.
And now, you shall die.
Damn you for making.
And now you don't have a arm.
That was a critical hit, lad.
But I'm gonna go fall back into
Roger.
cover. That barely missed.
I hear ya.
I hate.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Yep. You'll definitely like that.
Commander.
Hopefully he'll rain down on his parade a little bit more. Here comes the javelin. Only fires one laser, probably because of the heat buildup.
Standing by.
I'll hold off on that for now. Ooh, a wolfhound! Wolfhounds are dangerous.
I've got your back.
No wonder why it's a officer.
Good to go.
Alright, let's try to kill this thing before it gets away. There we go.
Target neutralized.
Come on, it's stupid gas rifle. Let's at least get out of the range of that of these things.
Good to go.
It's a medium X pulse, so
Waiting for orders. Got it.
shoot this
All
thing.
weapons are go.
Target acquired.
What's up, boss? On it. For House Arano.
Okay, we're now. Our resolve is now. We get a +2 bonus to all of our attacks now.
Yes, Commander.
Kaboom!
One for the scrap heap.
Let's move away from him. Here comes the Wolfhound. Now this is actually an X pulse, which fires 4 shots instead of 3.
Bastard. That was a solid hit.
He actually did hit me.
Roger.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Well, I didn't mean to hit this on the first hit, but it's a XL engine.
Wait.
Since it's an XL engine, it'll actually
Ready for orders.
die when one of the torsos is destroyed.
Good to go.
I'm sure some of you may have already known that, but
Ready?
not everybody plays this game though.
Waiting for orders.
No, I don't want to
Let's
jump.
Target confirmed.
Heat sinks destroyed.
Scored a critical hit. Orders. Confirmed.
And let's just shoot down on others.
Target confirmed.
Waiting on you, Commander. I read you, Commander. Moving out. Time to die. Yes, Commander.
Because that didn't do any good.
Location confirmed. Target acquired.
Alright, he's panicking.
Yes, Commander.
And we need to cool off.
Copy that.
Whoops.
Solid connection on that one. You've got my attention.
I hear ya. On my way.
Let's turn that off.
Uh-huh.
And he's down.
Bang! You're dead.
Area clear.
Mission successful.
Overall, I really like the Wolfhound. It's actually a really good light mech for the beginning too, because it will actually it mounts a decent amount of weaponry and some of them if you actually do it right, you can generate a lot of evasion pips with it too. making it really hard to hit. The good news is that we don't lose any reputation points with the Federated Suns here. And we've actually taken some damage from that with the Enforcer. I will grab 3 of the World Pound pieces. Hopefully we will be able to salvage some more of that later. If you can see the whites of their eyes, somebody's done something wrong. Not to be mistaken for one of the quotes from one of the commanders who was defending Breed's Hill in the Revolution. That means the British obviously did something wrong there. Which they did, because they've lost a lot of troops. Hold on a second. Okay. So take 11 days to repair.
I've got the financial report.
Okay, pay that bill.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Okay, I'm going to cut this video here, and next time we will continue to grab more salvage. This looks like some people have been pretty busy here. Here's a king crab. This right here is a clan battle mech, which is actually pretty damn good. And I'm actually going to cut this here and see what we're going to go from here. So until next time, I am Crimson Thunder. See you later, everybody.